Hello, hello. Hopefully you can hear me. Let me just type a message in the chat. So this is my first ever live stream. Let me know how the audio is too. I might just, to be on the safe side, turn my audio down a little bit. This is the first time I've ever streamed on YouTube, or streamed full stop, really. And I wanted to give it a try. That's why I'm here right now. I am live to the internet, if all went according to plan. I was hoping to have someone here to let me know if they can at least hear me. But that's cool. Okay, we'll just start for the time being, and just hope that everything works. Actually, you know what? I'll DM a friend or two. Your live and audio is good. Awesome. Perfect, perfect. Okay. And you can't see like my other windows or anything, it's just showing the game. Because that's the hope. Alright then, I guess that's enough fiddling with OBS. This program's really easy to figure out. Like if I manage to do it, like that's insane. I got it up and running in what, like 20-30 minutes? Probably more than that, but yeah, it's the evening right now for me. And it's just the game. Wait, so you can only hit the game? By the way, I can hear both the game and your voice. Okay, good. So does that mean the game is too loud? Oh no, it means that... Oh, sorry. When you said it's just the game, it means... Okay, never mind. You were answering me earlier. All good, all good. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Autumn, for all the help. Now today, what we're going to be doing is I just want to do like a really chill stream. So I figured I would play this game. It's called Kind Words. And what it is you write letters for other people, or other people write letters for you. How am I going to have... Hold on, I just realized. How am I going to have OBS up in the meantime? So that I can see people's, like, chat messages and stuff. How do I... Hold on a second, let me just... go into the options and see if I can, alright, this shouldn't ruin everything. You can still see everything fine, right? Yeah, everything's still the same. Cool. Let me just, can I make this small? I can't seem to make it any smaller than that. You know what, that's fine. So yeah, anyway, so this game, it's about sending and receiving letters. So we can view requests, which is view other people's requests for, so people will write to us with their problems and we get to respond to them. We can make a request that other people will be responding to. Today we're just going to be looking at what other people have written. It's all anonymous. Everyone's letters are automatically signed with an initial, but that's it. So we're going to answer some strangers' questions today, I guess. If you guys can chat, if there's anyone in the chat who wants to who wants to have some input on answering a question, then we can do that. But otherwise, I'm just going to be sitting here seeing what other people have to say. I'm going to be sitting here solving people's problems. Not solving them. I don't want to give too much unsolicited advice. But hold up. There we go. Alright, so let's take a look what people have been posting publicly to this game. This game is called Kind Words, and it's very good. Its subtitle is Lo-Fi Chill Beats to Write To, I think it is. Okay. So our first letter is from S, who says, I feel no purpose and I'm struggling to feel happy. Nothing really excites me anymore. Things I used to enjoy don't feel the same. For example, gaming, meeting up with friends, watching TV. I feel kind of lost. Lost, not lust. Not sure what to do. I feel you're on that. Man, that sounds like depression. I would know a little bit about that. Yeah, can I just reply and say I feel you, buddy? Because I don't know what else to. I don't know what else to say to this. Nothing really excites me anymore. Things I used to enjoy don't feel the same. For example, gaming, meeting up with friends, watching TV. Let's reply to this. Say, I feel you, buddy. That's a pretty common symptom of depression, actually. If anyone judges my typing speed, my words per minute, I am banning you. You should probably get that checked out. If you haven't, you should probably see a medical professional about that. Therapy and medication are supposed to help. What else can I say? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not depression. Maybe this person's just sad. This is the classic. Is it a mental health condition or is it just a normal human emotion? No, I think for this... maybe I should preface this with, if this is something you've been feeling for a while. If this is something you've been feeling for a while, because if you just have like a bad week, you know, that happens. But it happening for seemingly no reason is also a big red flag. Alright, no problem, Mortem. Yeah, I think... How do we sign this off? You should probably see... Good night, Autumn. It was nice having you around. Alright, what do we say to S? We say... I feel you, buddy. I don't want to work back around to the I feel you, buddy, or do we not want to be too personal? This is something you've been feeling for a while. It's a pretty common symptom of depression, actually, if you haven't. No, I want to get off the depression topic for a moment to say either way, I hope things start looking up for you, smiley face. You got this. I think it's a pretty good letter. I feel you, buddy. If this is... Hold on. Let's read the original message first. Feeling purpose and struggling, feel happy, nothing really excites me anymore. Things I used to enjoy don't feel the same. For example, gaming, meeting up with friends, watching TV, feel kind of awesome. Should I elaborate on the start and be like, yeah, I'll elaborate. I feel you, buddy. Playing games has become somewhat of a chore for me. It takes so much more effort than it used to. Should I say something along the lines of "You're not alone"? I'm tossing up over whether to change its last line. Because it's kind of a 180 going from "I hope things start looking up for you" to you go, "No, I think it's fine. It's fine." You start criticizing myself. So we can attach a sticker to this, and we can pick any sticker. There's a number of different sticker sheets we have in this game. I do really like the, I guess, is that like a Gundam? A Transformer? I don't know. But I like sending that one because it's a nice little thumbs up. That's a nice little lonely looking space guy. It looks like something out of Journey. The game Journey, if anyone's played that. But I think today I want to send Cube. Fluffy Cube. Is it fluffy? It looks kind of fluffy. The borders give it that kind of impression. Alright, I think I'm just gonna send that. And I hope it helps someone or you know, helps them feel better or something. Oh, new music track. Yeah, so every day that you send a letter to somebody, it gives you a new music track. Okay, wait a second. This is just from the first sentence. Wait 10 months to have a baby. Hold on. First of all, isn't it 9 months? Hold up. Wait 10 months to have a baby. Patient to meet the right person. Study hard to get good grade. Work hard to finish the project and get projects and get paid. Practice more to get the dance movement right. Wait till the cookie's fully baked. Nothing comes easy. Wish I was smart with good correlations. I'm not quite sure what wish I had good correlations means, but I get that the rest of this message seems to be expressing frustration. Whoa, am I psychic? Yeah, so it's all, I gotta wait to do this, wait to do that. Study hard to get good grades. Work hard to finish the project and get paid. Practice more to get the jazz movement just right. Wait until the cookies are fully baked. Nothing comes easy. So we can skip this if we want. If we want to, we can go next or previous. I'm not entirely sure what to say to this person. And, you know, remember that there are a bunch of other users out there. If you don't respond to it, someone will. I've sent out letters and got, like, you know, 3-4 responses from random people. You know, even more than that sometimes. Depends on how difficult the problem is I'm putting out there. So this person wishes they were smart. I don't think that being... But all this is expressing frustrations of... Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to skip this one, actually. Not because it's not clear, but because I don't know what to say except for, yeah. I know, it sucks. I find it hard to accept that, like, the only rule of... You know, the only rule of life seems to be, you know, put in some effort. You can accomplish anything when you put in effort. But then putting in effort is hard. So yeah, I fully get that, but I just don't know if I have a response. I don't know if I can be reassuring to that. I don't know if I can be like, you know, I can express solidarity, I guess. Let's just go to the next one. I can't find any hobbies I enjoy. I mean, same. I mean, I just don't have the energy to look for hobbies, right? But hey, look at me, I'm streaming on the internet for the first time. I'm trying out something new. This could be a hobby. You know what? Yeah, I gotta give myself a little credit. I knew going in that this was going to be a very, like, vulnerable stream, sort of. Like, I need to sort of give a bit of myself for this to work in any capacity. Yeah, I just got to figure out where my boundaries are as to what I want to share right now and what I don't. But you know what? Same. I don't really know how to fix that, so I'm just gonna move on. So tired today. I hope I can make it through today. Some encouragement will be appreciated. Thanks in advance. Encouragement for someone who's tired. That can't be too hard, right? I mean, there's not a lot of detail here as to, like, what this person is struggling through, or... No, it's just someone having a tough day when they're tired. Let's reply with something optimistic, something simple, that's just like, oh, it's completely slipped my mind. What do you say to some... I don't want to be too generic. I don't want to be like, chin up, buddy. I hope I can make it through today. Some encouragement will be appreciated. When you're tired, what do you want to hear? You want to have something to look forward to, right? You want to have something on the other side of the rainbow. I don't know what that analogy... What's the analogy I'm looking for? I don't know. So you want to... So I want to respond with something like... Yeah. What do I say? I hope I make it through this stream. No. So tired. So tomorrow is a new day, a clean slate. Anything can happen, and chances are it'll be brighter than today. Clear skies are bound to show up sooner or later. Try focusing on that. Smiley face? Yeah, okay. Classic smiley face. Okay, and as for the sticker, let's do coffee. Because it's like, you know, if you're tired, what do you want? You know? Snow globe is cute. Let's do the snow globe, okay? Or the snowman? I think let's do the snow globe of, you know, might be snowing on your life at the moment. Skies might be a bit grey, but that's okay. Alright, let's send that. This is just an r/relationships post, if I've ever seen one. I'm 16, female. It was love at first sight. I saw this boy. He kept glancing at me, so I glanced back and his eyes were like wide and sparkling. Oh my god! And also imitated my movement and went up to me once. Is he interested? Ah! Honestly, could have fooled me when you said you're 16. I mean, this is, you know, this is teenager shit. But, you could have told me you were 13 and I'd believe you. Not to judge too much. I mean, it's such an innocent feeling. That's nice. That's nice for this person. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna reply and say hold your horses. I'm not gonna say hold your horses, but I'm gonna say, I'm going to say, have a conversation, you know. It's a little too early to tell. Try having a few conversations with this guy and see if you have and see how compatible you are personality-wise. If the sparks continue to fly, go for it. No, let's not put it that way. Let's should I say like it can I come off really cold-hearted in this, don't I? Like, young love? No, idiot. Try having a conversation with this person, you dumbass. You know, I don't want to come across like that. It's really sweet and wonderful that you feel this way, and I hope the sparks continue to fly as you get to know each other a little. Rooting for you. And then what's a lovey love related sticker? We could do lemonade. We could do... If there is a directly love-related one, I don't have it. I don't have the sticker yet. So the way you get stickers in this game is when people send you letters. So when I'm sending this person a sticker, I want to send... I kind of want to send the frog. I kind of want to send the bird because it's less... The frog's a little, you know, its face. Which makes it a great fit for, like, you know, if you're talking about something a bit more serious. Let's send a bunny. I'm gonna send a bunny. Hope they breed like rabbits. No. I hope this person doesn't take it that way. No, it's just a cute little bunny. It's just a cute little bunny. Just send a cute little bunny. Send. Awesome. Finally found out my type from typology. I'm an ISTP. For the longest time I've been trying to figure this out so I can find ways to identify things in myself for growth. This makes sense to me. While personality isn't in a box, I still like to analyze it. I am glad that this person said while personality isn't in a box, because really all the like ISTP, whatever, what am I, INFP? Yeah, that one. All these personality types really do is put you in a box. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, humans, we love to categorize things, and so it can help us to understand ourselves if we put our personalities in a neat little category. I don't think that you should treat it like gospel when you read stuff about your typology or whatever. Is this Myers-Briggs? Yeah. When you read like your you know, personality type, I don't think you should then be like, okay, what does this website recommend I do for my job and my relationships and all of that? I'm going to follow this to the letter. You know, then it just becomes horoscopes. But if you want to, like, you know, if you just find it interesting to see what an algorithm can find out about you just by answering some simple questions and what maybe that might say about you, then yeah, I think it's I think it can be helpful to learn a little bit about yourself. I don't know what to respond to this with aside from cool. This one's not going to get a lot of responses though, I don't think. If it's just someone without a question, I can't imagine they'll get a lot of responses, so maybe we should be the one or two responses to this. Let's see if we can come up with something to say. Cool. Sometimes categorizing your personality let's get rid of the sometimes, okay, because the full sentence is going to be categorizing your personality can help you, and putting the sometimes just makes it sound really like I'm unsure. Categorizing your personality can help you learn more about yourself. Can help you learn more about yourself. What was the point I wanted to make that? Yeah. While you shouldn't, or Websites like Typology aren't going. I'm gonna say, because it seems like this person understands this, obviously you shouldn't rely on sites like Typology. I think Typology is a website, I assume, from the way they put this, to predict your future or to tell you how to live your life, but they can be a helpful guide. Glad to hear it's helped you. It has helped you. Sure, that's a really I'm saying nothing, but I'm saying something at the same time. Burb? Should we send the burb? Or should we send Hedgehog? Sonic Frontiers just came out, so I'm gonna put the Hedgehog. Dude, Sonic Frontiers is a video game. Hold on, I'm gonna get back to the letters in a second. Oh, somebody sent. Oh yeah, that's the thing you can do. When someone sends you a letter, and then you can respond to it by sending them a sticker. I already have this sticker, unfortunately, that someone sent a response. Duck Army sticker. I don't know what that is, but I have it apparently. Where are my stickers? Is there a... Hold on. Decorate. Okay, this is how I see all my stickers. Also, yeah, I can change the appearance of my room. And I can add more stickers or take them away. But yeah, I'm happy with how my room looks at the moment. I like the blue, I like all of the... it's mostly I like all of the stickers that are on that sheet, so looks very nice. We're also going to talk about Sonic Frontiers. I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. I think it's pretty good. It's not like the Sonic game I've always wanted to play. It's got a couple of flaws. Like, I think the what is it? The stages the stages where you're just running forward and doing stuff is, you know, they're not that great. As in the controls in those segments, because the controls are made for Sonic to roam the open world, not to go through levels. So the levels don't control very well. But you know what? There's a lot of stuff like that. Anyway, I should go back to I've lost my train of thought. Enough about Sonic. I'm enjoying Sonic, is my point. I haven't finished the game yet, but I'm gonna be getting on that soon. Alright, let's read this. Even as a kid, I really didn't care too much about what people think. Cool. But abuse led me to people please. So this is abuse that they've suffered as an adolescent, I assume. Now I'm relearning how to not care about what people think. Yes, I'll care to a certain degree if people hurt me, but if people hurt me, etc., I won't care about those people. Yeah, slay, queen, girl, boss, and then those those fingernail painting emojis that you see on Twitter all the time. Yeah, Twitter's dying, and it's hilarious, by the way. Hello, guten Abend, Vanessa. Guten Abend, whoever you are. kind of strange. I I don't want to dox you on stream. What do I refer to you when you're on stream? Just like Vapid Lemon? I don't know. I don't even know. I haven't got my viewer count up here. I have no idea how many people are watching. Probably one. But honestly, having the viewer count there is annoying because, you know, you'll see it go up and suddenly you'll feel the pressure to say things. And then when it's at 0, then you're like, oh, mysterious stranger, got it. And when the viewer count's at 0, you're like, okay, I don't have to be entertaining. But then someone could just wander into your stream randomly and then you're just not saying anything and then they leave. Tumblr user Vapid Lemon. How did Tumblr URLs work? But you have to pronounce it Vapidalmon. I did that the first time I saw your username. I thought it was Vapidalmon. And then I realized I was wrong. All right, actually, apparently. Apparently that's the correct canonical pronunciation. Okay, good to know. Thanks for confirming, Vapidalmon. So, this person we're writing a letter to in kind words says, even as a kid, I didn't care too much what people think of me, but abuse, presumably, since childhood, led me to people please. Now I'm relearning to not care what people think. Yes, I'll care to a certain degree if people hurt me, etc. But if people hurt me, I just won't care about those people. That's how I pronounce it in my head now. Oh, great, yeah. How do you pronounce my name wrong? You can't. It's impossible. Grammarhead. I don't know. So, to this person, I just want to say... Hell yeah. You've got the right idea. It's not easy to stop placing your self-worth on what others think of you. Grandma head, yeah. I have nothing else to say to that, just yeah. I am a grandma head. I don't know what that means. When I said it, I thought it meant, you know, I am a grandma. But it sounds like I'm just a fan of grandmas. Anyway, you've got the right idea. It's not easy to stop placing your self-worth on what other people think. It doesn't matter, but I'll just put what other people think of you. By the way, Tumblr user Vapid Lemon, how do you is the audio good? Like, is the music too loud? I did have someone in here earlier who was like, yeah, audio is good, but I want to make sure that it's I want to make sure that I wasn't lied to. I don't know. It's always good to get a second opinion. It's not easy to stop placing yourself worth on what other people think of you. I'm now relearn. So this person said they're now relearning to not care what people think. If you're making progress on that's huge. Not easy is an understatement. I'm going to say it's really difficult. I wish you the best of luck. I think that's all that needs to be said, right? And, so, Tumblr user Piddlemon, okay, audio good. Okay, I don't believe you. I'm sorry, I can't hear what the stream sounds like myself, but I'm like, probably needs to be optimized further. As in, like, the music probably needs to be, the music of the game needs to be quite that music, the lo-fi music you're hearing in the background, that is now cut out just as soon as I start talking about it. Yeah, that's in the game. That's not me playing my own music. I did want to play my own music at the start of the send tweet. Did you tweet something? Oh, you're talking about you're just talking about me sending a message? Okay. I'm assuming that's it, but I'm also going to keep an eye on your Twitter just in case. Nope, nothing on your Twitter, but I'm watching you. Music's pretty quiet. Yeah, I did set it pretty quiet. Maybe it needs to be louder then. Oh well, I'll just keep it as it is for now. If you say it needs to be louder, I'll make it a little bit, just a little bit louder. Anyway, where's the game? I need to go back to the game. Okay. I want to send... If you want criticism so bad, I have my laptop audio at full volume and you could probably like up the stream gain or something. How do I do that? Because I have, because the problem is my microphone is so quiet, like by default. And I don't... And it's up all as high as it goes. I don't know if there's any way to up like everything, if there's like a master volume on OBS. I like male deer. Male deer it is. A deer, a female deer. I'm sorry. Want to make online friends to play online with, however, not sure how. Most things feel like I can't make an actual connection with someone. You know what? I don't make friends online, generally talking. I'm just like, when it comes to online.com, I'm very like antisocial, generally speaking. Because I mean, like, I don't use Discord. Discord seems to be where everyone, you know, like socializes on the internet, where people make like internet friends and stuff. Maybe I'm too old to be using Discord servers. I don't know. But it's, you know, it just feels weird. There's like a whole culture I don't understand. It's like, yeah, it's weird. I don't want to be, yeah, and I don't have like, I mean, I have Facebook, but that's just to keep up with like family and stuff. Twitter's gonna be dead in like a week, maybe. I don't know. All right, things are going. They laid off like 88% of their staff. So, and when I say they, I mean Elon Musk specifically. He could not possibly be handling the Twitter acquisition worse. Like, he's been CEO for 3 weeks and already he's like burnt the company to the ground. It's amazing. I don't know how he managed it. I'm impressed, Mr. Musk. Please tell me your ways, so I know exactly what not to do when I spend $44 billion on a company. Or better yet, just don't do that in the first place. So, yeah, I don't have any advice for this person because I don't have online friends right now. Not true. I have, like, 1 or 2. And most of them are and, you know, they're internet friends that I've had for a while back, for the most part. Elon Musk, they... it feels like longer. It's insane. Yeah. It's been a very long 3 weeks on Twitter. Man. Top tip for online friendship. I am waiting with bated breath. Is there nothing and that's the joke? Or are you actually like frantically typing up like an essay about, you know, making friends on the internet? There's no 1,000 word quota you need to meet. You can how much are you writing? Or are you actually not writing anything? Someone sends you a funny ask and then you send them a funny ask and then things spiral. Okay, fair enough. But that's if you have Tumblr. I do not have Tumblr. When Twitter crashes and burns, I'm not migrating anywhere. I am cutting social media out of my life. I'll check Facebook every now and then because it's actually beneficial to keep up with how people I know are doing. Sorry to put that much pressure on you, by the way. No, I'm not sorry. You know what? You're typing too slow. I mean, just wait until I start typing in this game, quote unquote. It's more a platform for people to send anonymous messages into the ether. Too much text. I'm not going to read that. No, okay. The origin of Vapid11 is the answer to that friendly question. Wanted to add me on Flight Rising, but my username was I don't even know if I should read that out on stream. You know what? I won't. In case this gets like archived and I need to like, yeah, I'm not going to read that out. And had to change it when you had. And had to change it like when you clean your house, when you invite someone over. Did you? No. I hate it when I'm typing something, like a message to someone, and then I type an apostrophe and I hit enter by accident. And it's just like, and so you send like, just so you know, and then that's it. And then you're like, well, I gotta send another message with everything from the apostrophe onwards. Facebook is like the LinkedIn of social media. People always compare LinkedIn to Facebook, though. I've never heard a single person talked about LinkedIn without saying, it's like Facebook for jobs. It's like... like, LinkedIn is the LinkedIn of social media. It's mostly the stream delay. Yeah. Geez, it must be really bad. I need to, there is something I can do on this, on my end of things, to... Because there was something where it's like stream delay, I could set it to like medium, or I could set it to something else. I don't know how it, surely it doesn't just let you, it doesn't just give you like free reign over your, you know, I can't set it to like, oh, 1 second, you know, but was there a checked box that made it more difficult, that increased the stream delay somewhere? That's exactly what I said. Stop. Oh, character limit. Okay. I said LinkedIn is the LinkedIn of social media. Stop copying me. Hashtag girl. What are you talking about now? Okay, you're distracting me. I'm supposed to be solving people's very serious problems here on the stream. So, I think my mental health is about to break. Oh, this is... I don't feel comfortable going from this energy we were just at to this. Okay. Okay. Let's settle down for a moment. We've got, let's get all the ha-has out. Okay. Me and my buddy usually have it on low latency, but low quality, I think. You know what? With this amount of stream delay, I don't care. Decay rate... I don't know where you find it. If you remember at all where it is, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm keeping the like 60-second stream delay. No, not 60-second, like 30-second stream delay. Whatever it is. You have the stream latency advantage. I typed that before you said it. Oh, okay. Jeez, that's a huge delay. I think it's even more than I think it is. Hold on, output. Streaming. I can change the bitrate, I'm just going through the settings and there's nothing that's like... Latency. Yeah, let me know if you know where I can find that. I think my mental health is about to break. I don't want to do my responsibilities, and actual problem is I have to. I don't know. I really don't know why I'm feeling this way. My exam week is next week, and I feel like dead, completely dead. How can I get through this? I think you answered your own question there, Em, when you said, I don't really know why I'm feeling this way, and then next sentence, my exam is next week. Like, yeah, it's stress. On the YouTube live dashboard. Okay, I'm just looking at OBS. I don't know how to, like, do anything from the YouTube end. 2 people watching my stream. Supposedly. Let's go. How do I do this? YouTube Studio? Where do I go? Let me know. Let me just bring up the chat window again. Below where the stream key is. I don't even have the YouTube live dashboard up. I'm doing this all from OBS. There's a go live button as if I'm not live right this second. What if I go double live? What's gonna happen? Will I explode YouTube? Okay, back to the letter. I feel like the reason is obvious. Your exams are next week and you're stressed. I don't want to do my responsibilities, and the actual problem is that I have to. Yeah, I feel that. That was me during exams. I was just like putting effort into things, cringe, and then I just didn't. I didn't fail my exams, but I did not do well. I failed one exam really badly. YouTube Studio. I did click the YouTube Studio, the YouTube Live dashboard. I am on the YouTube Studio dashboard, and I guess it's just saying I'm not live? Hold on, if I click the go live button, let's go double live, let's do it. Welcome to the live control room. When do you want to go live? Actually I don't. Let's close this window. Just for a later time. Streaming software. It's telling me to schedule a stream or to start streaming right now, even though I am streaming currently. Anyway. Yeah, we're just trying to get the, if anyone else is here at the moment, we're just trying to figure out how to solve my latency issues. Because it's like a 30-40 second delay, it's ridiculous. Wait, hold on, you sent me a DM. Yeah, I am seeing this page, but I can't access it because there's a pop-up that says, welcome to the YouTube live control room. When do you want to go live? And it won't let me, like, just exit out of that. Let me try refreshing. Doesn't help, no. Let's set it up at a later date. So I need to set up. Okay. Never mind. I've clicked past everything. Okay. I didn't need to schedule a stream after all, necessarily. Is this video maybe? No, it's not. Age restriction. No age restriction necessary. Let's see, stream key, low latency and ultra low latency. Maybe there's an OBS thing for this specifically. I don't know. Did my chat window reset, or are there separate ones? Yeah, there's a separate one on that. Mr. Grammarhead, you should start live streaming right now. Yes, honey. Or are you my mother in this situation, or like my nagging wife, the old ball and chain? That people who are definitely happy in their marriages talk about. I am live, YouTube Studio. What are you talking about? I'm just going to click the ultra low latency button and see if that does anything. It won't. I don't think it will, but we'll see. So your exams are next week and you're stressed. Back to the letter. So anyone just joining, I'm writing letters to anonymously to people who have submitted their problems anonymously to this public forum. So this game is called You're My Grandpa. Okay, I'm just going to ignore that. Yeah, so it's... Why does this always happen to me? I swear, I have a one-track mind that I'm like, I want to move on from something, waving my little stick at you. You hit me with a stick the other week for saying Bellybot was bad. It was a bad design. But yeah, I find it really hard to refocus on stuff. What's up? Was the latency on your end? Or do you need to go? What's going on? You weren't watching the stream in real time. Hold on. Latency's fixed. Okay, so what? All right, you literally, because I have DRV on, or whatever, DVR, whatever it's called, the like rewind feature on. You went back like a little bit in the live stream, and then, and you just got, okay, so it's your fault. I've been stressing out all this time, and it's your fault. Oh. Okay, no, it's not. As in, it's not fixed. It's probably still a bit slow, but surely it's not as bad as it was. It's fixed a little. That'll have to do. I'm afraid. I don't know how to fix it otherwise. Maybe I did fix it by clicking ultra low latency, even though I'm not live, apparently. I don't know. I understand. What do I write for this letter? I understand wanting to run from your responsibilities. Or should it be a little more insightful? Should I say like, the reason you want to run from your responsibilities is because they're taking a toll on you. Taking a toll on you. Be nice to yourself. So, take breaks. Take frequent breaks from studying. From studying. Your mental health takes priority over a number you'll get uh, over your grades. Take free from breaks from studying, get enough sleep. Besides, you'll need to be as not dead as possible during the possible when you take the exams. Hard to study when you're stressed. It's always time to make up for bad grades when it's in the immediate future or later on. There's always time to make up for bad grades. Yeah, you know what? Grades aren't... I mean, I know that, you know, when you're doing exams or whatever, they feel like the worst things in the world, you know, that it's going to affect the rest of your life. It's going to affect your, like, immediate future in terms of if these exams are determining, like, what college or university you get into, then yeah, that's important. But after, like, you get into whatever, you know, further schooling you want to get into, or whatever job you're trying to get, or whatever, those grades stop mattering as soon as you get into uni, get into college, whatever. At least from what I hear, this isn't what I know from personal experience, but no one cares about your grades afterwards. This isn't going to define your life. How do I express that in 3 lines? And is that even going to be helpful? I think that bit of advice, the take frequent breaks and get enough sleep, is the main point I need to get across, right? I mean, that and just... okay, I haven't said, like, I feel you. I need to say, like, I feel you, and I know it's not easy. I feel bad giving advice about exams because I feel like I didn't try with my exams. Right? That I studied like the night before and that was it. For most of them. Because I just didn't care at that point, you know? Depression had well and truly set in by that point. And, you know, I couldn't, and I had no idea where my future was going to take me. I didn't know what I wanted to do when I left school, so I had no, like, motivation when it came to, like, you know, well, at least when this is all over, you know, I can get into my dream job, or I can study what I've always wanted to study, chase my dreams, whatever. I had no dream in mind. Executive dysfunction, baby. Yep. Yeah, it's just... That's just how... Well, I've lost my train of thought again. My mom asked me recently if I thought I had, like, ADD, because she read something online about ADD and she thought it sounded like me, and I was like, no, not really. When it comes to, like... I looked into, like, ADHD one time and was like, this doesn't really sound like me. But ADD is the same thing, but without the hyperactive part, which, you know, I certainly don't have the hyperactive part. And the more time goes on, the more I think she's onto something. maybe this has nothing to do with ADD, the fact that my mind like wanders and then I can't, you know, find where I left the you know, I'll remember that like, oh, I had something else to say earlier, but I'll forget what it was or what we were talking about. And maybe that's just like a normal human thing, I don't know, but I feel like it happens to me all the time. And if I make a joke and then I'm like, okay, anyway, and like the comedic timing kind of relies on me jumping back into what I was talking about before, I struggle to jump back into it because I'm too busy thinking like, haha, I made funny joke, you know? Anyway. I feel you, and I know it's not easy. I give advice not out of, how do you say like, how do you say like I'm being a hypocrite? In this scenario, I basically basking in the obstacle funny joke. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's not just that, it's just, you know, I was thinking about the punchline the whole time, and then I'm like, okay, back to what I was thinking about. Or back to what I was talking about before. I cannot remember it for the life of me, you know? And, you know, it's the whole meme of, like, you know, people with ADHD or ADD or whatever are just like, you know, oh, butterfly, you know, they get distracted easily. And I wonder if that's just a symptom that I'm just now picking up on. But I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist or a sociochiatrist. That last one doesn't exist. I know it's not easy. I don't mean to speak from a position of superiority because I failed my exams. Well, just remember to take care of yourself. Just remember to take care. I didn't actually like fail my exams, but you know, I didn't do great. Yeah, and hopefully, since I left out the part about how, you know, before my exams and after I had like chronic depression that has rendered me unable to, you know, live my life to the fullest, or even to the slightest, quite frankly. You know, let's just leave out the part where I've been a failure ever since I failed my exams. Let's, you know, if we don't mention that, then it sounds like, you know, then it sounds like, look, I failed my exams and I turned out fine. We don't need to mention the part where I'm not doing fine. It's a great journey, doing exams. I think, I don't know, I just want to post a boat. Let's give this person a boat sticker. So once you give a person a sticker in this game, they can send it to other people. It shows up in their sticker book. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be streaming. because I'm home alone right now. It's my favorite movie. I've never seen it, but it's yeah. But you know, I have 2 siblings and my 2 parents, and you know, I live with all of them, and they happen to be out right now, all of them, to different things, and so I was like, hey, now's a perfect opportunity to just spontaneously decide to stream. You know, give it a shot. Geez, this message. Hold on. I'm so tired of life's suicidal thoughts. My boyfriend doesn't give me any of his time. He's only with his friends and talks to them 24/7. I feel lonely and lost. Hold on. There's a thing you can do in this. It's a really good feature. Hold on. No, I don't want to lose that request. Hold on. I think I'll find it if I just... Yep, here it is. So one thing you can do in this game is there is a... Did they remove the feature? Hold on, how do you do it? But somewhere there's like... Oh, wait. I don't have the full window in view. Maybe there's something in the bottom left corner? No. Hold on, the window's not sliding around the OBS, the stream, is it? Because I'm sliding it around my screen. No, it's fine. Okay. Because somewhere they had like, what was it, like suicide hotlines and stuff? Like, resources. Do they not have that anymore? Why'd they get rid of that? You know, actually, you guys don't need to see my requests. Yeah, I don't know where those have gone. Those were really helpful though. I'm a little upset that they don't have that anymore. Is this one a bit too heavy for stream, or do we want to see if we can help this person even a little bit? Don't waste your energy on others who won't give you any of theirs in return. A partner should be a friend how do I want to word this? Because I'm thinking of the idea that like your partner should be your best friend, right? And so if this dude's like neglecting this person for other friends, then like that's fucked up. As your boyfriend's partner, you should be his best friend. He shouldn't be blowing you off. Is that the word? Is that the phrase where it's like, it sounds vaguely sexual when I say it out loud. Blowing you off. I'm sorry, it sounds bad. But no, it means like, you know, to blow someone off is to like, you know, be like, no, I don't care. To, disregard any plans they want to make with you, you know? For his other friends, especially in a time of great, especially when you need someone to talk to so desperately. Find someone who will listen to you without making it about themselves. If you don't know anyone like that, then I highly recommend calling a mental health hotline. They are there to listen to you. I think that's good. Hold on, let me give this another read over. Did I spell theirs correctly? It's the one word I can never get right. I did. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. What a stupid word. What a stupid spelling of a word. Find someone who will listen to you without making them about themselves. If you don't know anyone like that, I'm calling mental health hotline there, but I'll listen to you. Hang in there. Yep, I think that's good. I think that's helpful. But yeah, screw the like, screw E and I in words when they're next to each other. It's annoying. If you need stickers, feel free to ask as I've completed the whole collection. Oh, well, look at you. If you're kind enough, can you answer one of these questions or both? 1, if your life will end in 20 minutes, what will you do? And 2, if you were to meet Aladdin and you can make your 3 wishes come true, what wishes will you request? Okay, so it's just a 3 wishes question. I don't know why Aladdin had to come into it. Aladdin's the boy who finds the genie. Aladdin isn't the genie. But okay. Maybe Aladdin will ask the genie on our behalf. Maybe that's the implication. I'm gonna skip this one. Because I honestly don't know. I don't have my life figured out. I don't have 3 wishes. I mean, that's a lot of pressure. I need to come up with 3 specific things, you know? And if I don't, you know, Like, obviously, you know, I'd have to spend them on, like, you know, world peace, feed the hungry, uh, you know, and then, like, something else, I don't know. And then, like, end wealth disparity, I don't know. But then it's like, how do you word things? You know, you'd have to come up with specific things, and you know, and for that you need like a complex knowledge of like how, you know, politics work on a global scale, and how you could like dismantle some of these oppressive systems, and how you need so much more knowledge of the world than I actually have. But of course, the question's not that deep. It's just asking, hey, if you had 3 wishes, what would you want? Aladdin will grant you wishes within his capabilities, keeping them realistic. Yeah, we're asking Aladdin and not the genie, so it's just, you know, it's like, hey, can you fetch me some bread? You know, Aladdin's like a thief on the streets. He can, you know, that's within his capabilities. If you're like, can you solve world hunger? Then he's like, sorry, bro. You know, you get 3 wishes, but they need to be achievable. Like, I'm just one guy. I'm like an orphan. Is it Aladdin an orphan? I haven't seen the movie. Or, you know, read the original Arabian Nights tale. I'm not up to date on Aladdin lore. Let's look at a different different letter. My partner lives in a different continent. I love them and want to be with them, but I am attached to my home continent and don't want to leave home. I don't know what to do and what I should choose. I feel like this scenario is above my pay grade. I don't know what it's like. I don't know what it's like to be in a long distance relationship. I'm just going to leave that for someone who does. I've already seen this question, and I don't entirely understand what it's asking for. I get the general sentiment it's trying to convey, but that being that like nothing comes easy, but I don't know what to say in response, so I'm just going to move on. I don't really have a lot of things in common with this person. We sometimes don't even have topics to talk about, but I recently started thinking about him whenever I'm down. His comfort helps me. Is this feeling romantic or platonic? I'm confused. It could be either. I just want to say, like, it could be either. Don't really have a lot of things in common with this person. We sometimes don't even have topics to talk about. But I recently started thinking about him whenever I'm down. His comfort helps me. It does sound a little romantic, but I know that, like, asexual people, for example, can have relationships with people that are completely platonic, but, like, intensely platonic. You know, like, it sounds weird when I say it, but I believe it's like, and I mean, I haven't experienced this firsthand, so I wouldn't know. But just like, you know, like mega best friends, you know, like this platonic attachment where you're like obsessed with someone and you want to, you know, be around them all the time. But at the same time, there's nothing romantic or sexual attached to that. You know, and that, you know, that's the romantic platonic thing confuses me too. Do I have a crush or am I lonely? Can I ask Tumblr user Vapid Lemon? Yeah, that's probably what it is. It's probably the word for it. Queer platonic. I hope it's not too personal to ask if you have experienced like romantic attraction before, or you've been pretty sure, or is it just like, I don't know. Because I've known people like that where it's like yeah, I have a friend who I caught up with like a month ago or something. Um, she could be watching right now for all I know. Where she was like, yeah, I I'm very confused about like romantic feelings, and I'm like, yeah, or no, she was specifically like, I've never had a crush on someone. And I was like, so wouldn't that make you like somewhere on the asexual spectrum? And she's like, I don't know. And I'm like, I think by this point in your life, she's like the same age as me. It's like, sure, at this point, I think it's fairly conclusive that, you know, I've got to answer it. I'm still not sure of the answer myself. Lol, give me a bit. Yeah, no pressure. I was just curious out of like, yeah, because I have. um, and I think, you know it when you feel it, but maybe not, because it's weird. Romance, this weird nebulous thing that's really hard to define. Is it like, it's like a huge overlap between my sexual orientation / gender identity / undiagnosed mental something. I don't know exactly where you're going with that. I'm asking specifically about orientation, not even like your specific orientation, but just whether or not you feel like romantic feelings was what I was asking. Just so I know when you're saying like, oh, I get confused between like romantic and platonic feelings, whether it's just like, you know, sometimes it's a little hard to tell, whether it's like all the time. Whereas I feel like I can distinguish between them most, if not all of the time. And I don't know what it is. Is romantic feelings just like the overlap of like, you know, platonic feelings, being interested in someone just as a person, and like sexual feelings? Is it must be separate, because there are people who are like asexual but still experience romance. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I have no idea. You know, but if romance is its own separate category, how the hell do you define that? Because I don't understand what romance is. Just that, you know, it's something I'm pretty sure I experience. If I can distinguish between romantic feelings for people and platonic feelings for people, then I must experience romance. How are we going to help this person in this letter? How are we going to help R here? Because I don't know. I'll read that in a second. Because it could be either is not particularly helpful in this scenario. I feel maybe romantic feelings, but I get stuck at, do I like this boy or do I want to be this boy? And I like this girl, but is it because is it because it makes me feel boyish? I want to kiss people, but I don't like kissing people IRL. I was going to say I don't feel the kiss people thing, and then you said that I don't like kissing people IRL. It's probably because, you know, I haven't kissed anyone before, but I don't get the appeal. Maybe it's one of those things you need to try and understand. But that's like the one aspect of like asexuality or whatever that I've felt compelled by. That, and like my attraction to girls feels very, I don't know, it doesn't feel like what, you know, men are stereotypically supposed to feel towards women, if that makes any sense. But it could just be because I'm a more effeminate person in general, and so my feelings kind of follow that. I don't know what I'm getting at, I'm just rambling. People I've had crushes on for years will confess to me, and I'll immediately lose it. And also, just, am I just lonely, lol? I'm touch-starved. Did I say, are you just lonely? This message doesn't say anything about, I didn't say anything bad, did I? I'm sorry. Yeah, that's tough. I don't know how to, I mean, that sounds like maybe just a, if I lose it, I mean lose the crush, not go crazy. Oh, okay. Because I was about to say, that just sounds like anxiety, but no. Yeah, that is weird. That can happen. Maybe it is like an asexuality thing. Maybe it's like, oh, as soon as it becomes real, then it's like, I don't want to. I don't know. I found it weird. I was talking to one of my friends who's asexual, and she talked about how, and like learning that she like still ships people was strange for me. I was like, but isn't a lot of the appeal of shipping, you know, isn't, if you don't feel, like this person was aromantic and asexual, so it's like, but if you don't feel romantic feelings, then what's the appeal in shipping people? Which is still like a weird thing to wrap my head around, but I guess there's appeal beyond that. I mean, you just want characters to be happy, right? You want characters to be in fulfilling relationships, whether they're romantic or not. And like, even if you don't experience romance yourself, then like, I guess you're still capable of understanding that romance is very fulfilling to people. And you know, you want the best for people, and so you ship. I don't know. Why put a label on it? I think labels should be secondary to the actual experience. True. Oh yeah, that was a good description for it. Let me see if I can dig it up. It's also like lesbian artists who do a lot of MLM content. Yeah, I've always been a little confused by that. It's like watching sports. Alright, I'm thrilled to see where this analogy goes as someone who doesn't watch sports. So is it like watching sports and playing sports aren't the same thing? Is that the idea? That like you can be, that you can support something or be into something and not like feel it yourself, not, I'm assuming that's where the analogy's going. Anyway, you haven't typed it out yet. I should let you do that. I don't know how to give advice to this person aside from, I don't know. Should I ask some like follow-up questions like, have you felt romantic feelings before? Is this a struggle about whether you're feeling romantic or platonic feelings towards this particular person, or are you wondering if you're capable of feeling romantic feelings at all? Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. The watching sports analogy. I feel like that makes it make a little more sense. Even so, it's a little confused. It's like, what if, even if you're incapable of playing those sports, though, it would, yeah, that's messing with my head just thinking about that. I mean, the actual thing I mentioned earlier, asexual as we use it does not mean without sex, but relating sexually to no on. It is simply self-contained sexuality. That, I don't understand what that means. Relating sexually to no one, I assume is what you meant to say there. Self-contained sexuality. Yeah, okay, that's good advice. Okay, I'm overthinking this way too much, you're right. Honestly, don't worry about it too much right now. You can you have all the time in the world to figure it out. Or you have plenty of time. Plenty of time to figure it out. Just allow yourself to be comforted. Just allow yourself to be comforted by this person. I've used masculine pronouns multiple times, but I don't know whether saying he's to. I'll say him. Just allow yourself to be comforted by him, and you can figure out. You can sort out the rest of your feelings later. Just allow yourself to feel comfortable, I think is what I'm saying. Feel comfortable. If it makes you feel good, it makes you feel good. You don't always need to know why, how. Yeah, exactly. That's a good way to approach this. And yeah, the discussion we had earlier was a tangent for sure, but I was expecting the stream to have tangents if there was any chat interaction involved. Or even just me talking to myself. What? Hold on, what sticker do we use? Spin it around in your head like a rotisserie chicken. Yeah, that's good advice. This is a penguin, not a chicken, but I like the penguin, so I'm going to use the penguin as a sticker. Later. Just allow yourself to feel happy, I guess, rather than comfortable. Yeah. But thank you, Tumblr user Vapid Lemon. I wouldn't have. Yeah, I got completely lost in the source on that one. I overthought it just as much as I'm sure this person is overthinking it. So thank you for refocusing my attention on what's really important in this scenario, which is, you know, just feeling happy and you know, figuring out the rest later. I don't speak this language. This is Spanish, right? I understand Libro is a book, probably. Because, I mean, the library connection. What's your favorite book, I bet, is what this is asking. I speak Italian. I don't speak Italian. I learned Italian some, like, 6 or so years ago in high school. So I don't remember a lot of Italian, but I speak a little bit of Italian. Preferido has to be like preference, like what do you like? It's probably like tell me about a book you like. Or what is your... The phrase tu libro preferido makes me think your favorite book, is what it's saying. I don't get a lot of opportunity to talk about this stuff. Honestly, just like hit me up on Discord whenever you want to like chat about whatever. Yeah, if you need to vent about anything, then like you can go right ahead. Yeah, it's what's your favorite book? Oh, you translated the sentence. That's cheating. Okay, I used my years old knowledge that's in like the attic of my brain, just sitting there somewhere. I used my ancient knowledge of a tangentially related language to figure that out. Okay, you just took the shortcut. I'm always able to apologize to my friends, but never my parents. They've just sometimes been bad parents sometimes, and I never feel like apologizing to them, and just can't have the strength to do it even when I'm in the wrong. You learned French, which was useless to you because it's most similar to English. Is that really the language it's like the most similar to, or it's just... I'm saying English is most similar to French, or French is most similar to English? And which one is... I don't know. But... I don't know. French seems like a wildly different language to me. But... I mean, I know we borrow a lot of French, but we borrow all sorts of loan words from all sorts of languages. But I wouldn't say that's useless. Even if you did want to learn like another language, just having learned a language prior is supposed to make it easier to learn, you know, another language. Like a third language is a lot easier to learn than a second language. Not to say that you have mastered French. You know, I certainly haven't mastered Italian, but even like, my history of like as a child learning you know, and as a teenager like learning languages, even that experience learning languages, I think it's supposed to make it easier to learn other languages in the future. English is most similar to French out of languages I've come across. Yeah, well, what about American? Did you think about that? What about Canadian? What about Australian, huh? Why did we name our... That's a stupid question. I was about to ask why we named our English, our language after England. It's because they, like, you know, kind of originated from that. I mean, it originated from all sorts of places, but, you know, it became English in England.
Hello, we're home. Just letting you know.
I don't know how to mute myself yet. I will figure that out. I guess just audio input capture turned all the way down. Okay, I'll do that next time. So, always able to apologize to friends but not parents. You know, I'm not in this situation. I don't have parents that are like sometimes bad parents. Not to say my parents are flawless, but you know, I have good parents. So I feel like I'm not qualified to answer this one. Oh, you did hear it. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I practically said your name. I said my name. Or, you know, my name was said on stream. I mean, I don't mind if people know that my name is Alan. I don't care. But, yeah, you get how this person feels? Yeah. I kind of... Yeah, same. I don't relate to the bad parents bit, but it's like it being harder to apologize to your parents than your friends. I understand, because it's like parents are supposed to be like, you know, I mean, parents are your authority figures from pretty young, right? They're supposed to be like, yeah, it's straight up in my Twitter bio. Yeah, like I said, I don't mind. But yeah, I feel like it's because your parents are like your authority figure, especially when, you know, when you're a kid and when you're a teenager and all of that. Then it almost feels like apologizing is like, you know, it is like you know, giving power to your authority figures, I guess. Apologizing to my parents feels like losing. Yeah, exactly. Whereas, you know, you choose your friends, and, you know, with friends you can be equals, right? You can be like, you know, and it depends, because with my parents, I feel like it, you know, it's better now, because it's like, you know, I feel like I can apologize to them easier because they treat me more like an equal now that I'm an adult. But, you know, when it's when they're still exercising authority over me in certain ways that it becomes hard to like apologize to them. So yeah, and in that way I totally get what this person's saying. I agree. Should I, you know what, I'm going to reply to this one now. I wasn't going to, but now that I've created this whole theory of you know, I feel like the reason, how do we condense that entire long like revelation that I just had into a reply that's no more than 14 lines long? I feel like the reason it feels easier to apologize to friends versus parents is because your friends are your equals, whereas your parents have a degree of authority over you. Apologizing to my parents feels like losing. How do I... apologizing to them feels like surrendering to authority. It's something that hopefully will get better with time once your parents treat you more and more like an adult. I don't know how old this person is. They could be like 27 and like completely moved out of their parents' place and still having trouble with their parents. I'm just gonna hope that isn't the case and keep writing under the assumption that that's not the case. I could be wrong, of course. I am not an expert, but I hope you find this insight helpful. Is calling it insight a bit much, a bit presumptive? Like, it kind of assumes that I'm right. Little bit of insight. What if I play down the amount of insight? The degree of insight. I'm just gonna go with that. As for the sticker, I do like the bird and I do like the spaceman. The diver? I guess that's a diver. I'm gonna put the diver on there. I said it before, but it reminds me of Journey for some reason. I don't think there are people who look like that in Journey, but just something about the way it's stylized. Okay. Okay, that's true. But I hope you find this... I'll just say I hope you find this helpful. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Cool. I'd better... I haven't had dinner yet. It just... yeah, it just hasn't happened yet, so, I might stream for another, like, half an hour or so. 20 minutes? Something like that. I'll just do another 1 or 2 letters and then we'll wrap things up. Life is hard and destiny is fixed. Even people try to change or escape the... Even people try to change or escape destiny is so hard. There always has a mysterious events to force them back. I tried to break the frame of fate but failed. I don't know how to face my life now. I'm not hungry. I'm not... Listen. I had a very, very late breakfast and a very, very late lunch. I'll eat when the stream is over, which I have decided is, like, no more than 30 minutes from now. I disagree with this person. I mean... Maybe what they call destiny is like what not being privileged is like, you know? Maybe it's like, you know, somehow, no matter what I do, just mysterious events always seem to force me back into that, you know. I always seem to be held back by some mysterious force. Some oppressive, systematic force. Or maybe it's like... Or maybe this person just does believe in destiny. I don't personally believe in destiny. I think if you... I think it's unhelpful to think of destiny as fixed. Because it's like... Because, you know, then it's like, well, what's the point in resisting? And eventually you're just gonna, like, go along with it, right? Whereas, Oh, the other stream started early. Okay, I'll catch a later Vapid Lemon, no problem. I think, yeah. I mean, you know, I guess Destiny is true in the way that, like, there's only one timeline, right? That, like, there's only one way in which events on Earth will ever go. There's only one thing you're going to become. Or, you know, not that there's one thing one person can ever possibly hope to be, but, like, you can be more than one thing, but you can't be more than one person. You can't see the other potential, like, timelines. You can't. You'll never know how things could have worked out if things were different, you know? So in that way, Destiny is fixed. But, like, you can change it. Like, Destiny is it's determined by all of the actions and thoughts and feelings you have in your lifetime, right? And so if you go into life with the attitude that, oh, Destiny is fixed, then it's going to, you know, ironically enough, influence your destiny. I don't know if I could express any of that in, like, a letter, in a reply. I can try. It feels wrong to respond to someone who's just looking to talk to someone who's just looking for help, to say, yeah, I think you're wrong, but, personally, I don't believe in a fixed, predetermined destiny. In fact, I think viewing life that way makes you more likely to just go with whatever is handed to you. Whatever life hands to you. I think you can break the frame of fate, as this person put it, if you never give up. If you don't give up, don't give in. Do I talk about how, like, maybe it's just systems of oppression, blah, 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 blah. Or is that too hard of a concept to explain? And that's assuming this person is unfamiliar with the concept. I think I'll just leave it at that. I think, that's not... Okay, you know what? I'll put it this way. That's not to say no one has stacked the cards against you, or that nobody's trying to make life difficult for you or push you in a certain direction. But you can defy but you can choose something different for your life. You can but you can chase your own destiny. Is this getting too hokey? Is this getting too like... But I think you can break expectations, defy I think you can break expectations, defy fate if you believe it can be changed. If you believe your destiny can be changed. I hope that makes sense. Personally, I don't believe in a fixed, predetermined destiny. In fact, I think viewing life that way makes you more likely to just go with whatever life hands to you. I think you can break the frame of fate if you don't give in. That's not to say no one is stacked cards against you, or that no one's trying to make life difficult for you or push you in a certain direction, but I think you can break expectations of fate if you think you believe your destiny can be changed. Okay. That's something. That got real philosophical. Should we post a truck? That'd be a real odd choice for this question. Just a truck for no reason. What stick is like really deep? This hedgehog looks like he's contemplating the meaning of life. Let's do that. I think I'm losing my voice a little bit. Oh no, this is me. I mean, it's not literally me who wrote it, but I mean, they've got the same initial as me and everything. I'm worried I might be giving people wrong advice on here. I just say what I feel and I'm worried someone might get offended. Yeah, that's why it takes so long answering people. That's why I go over my message after I've said it, just to make sure it comes across right. Even if your advice were to be misinterpreted That is not how you spell misinterpreted in any universe. Interpreted. That doesn't discount the times I'm sure people found your advice very helpful. If you're receiving stickers from the people you're responding to, I'd say you're doing a good job. Because that's how this game works, is if you is once you receive a reply from someone, if you post a message like this and then someone replies to you, then you can choose to send them a sticker. And you know, chances are very high that this person is receiving stickers from people. So hopefully that'll make them feel a little better. Let's attach a frog. He looks like, the frog looks like he's giving a hug. That's why I like the frog. Hey guys, long time no see. Hey, it's your boy back at it again on Kind Words. How time flies. I sent the first letter 3 years ago. Today I came back and found that Kind Words has changed a lot. In fact, I have changed too, lol. I'm a Chinese grade 9 student now. How busy I am. I don't know if that means that the person writing this is Chinese learning English or if they're English learning Chinese. I'm suspecting the former a little bit because the English is a little, you know, it's not flawless. But it's certainly good. Like, I could totally see an English speaker just typing this and it's mostly just weird grammatical choices, no spaces after commas and full stops and stuff. Yeah, this just comes across as someone who's young. Mostly because of the XD. I don't know anyone who still uses XD. So does that mean they're old or they're young? I don't know, this question hurts my brain. It's not even a question. It's just remarking on how long it's been. I don't really have anything to say in response to that. I'm worried about my future. Oh, welcome to the human race, buddy. I think everyone is. Should I say something with that effect? Should I say like, does it make you feel any better to know that just about everyone is? and that people who maybe I shouldn't say that. I want to say something about how like people who think they know how the future is going to turn out or who aren't worried are like deluding themselves, which is kind of a positive message, but also I'm worried it'll be misinterpreted as like if you're confident about, you know, if you don't worry about your future, you know, so maybe that's a bad idea. You know, if you don't worry about your future, you're delusional. Like, that's not the message I want to get across. I want to say, like, would it make you feel any better to know that just about everyone is? What can I write to be reassuring? Because I don't know if what I've written is reassuring or not. Like, someone could tell that to me and I'd be like, okay, it doesn't help me. um, the future isn't here yet. You can worry about it when it happens. Is that helpful at all? That's the best I can come up with. I hope that in its simplicity it's helpful. Maybe it's not, but well, you can, maybe worry is the wrong word. You can focus on the you can focus on future events, future happenings when they happen. Focus on the future when it happens. You're not alone, believe me. Yeah. The future isn't here yet. You can focus on the future when it happens. I think I need to take my own advice a little bit. You know, it's always great writing these things and saying like really wise sage pieces of advice. You could go write in a fortune cookie, you feel great about it, and then just not follow your own advice at all. Let's put a little bird. I like the little bird. How much time has it been? Oh, how many more letters can we do? I always compare myself with others. I want to stop. Hitting us with the hard questions, okay? I haven't figured this out myself. It's so hard to figure out, you know, trying to find that balance between being like self-conceited and being and comparing yourself with other people. I'm not going to respond to this. This one seems too big in scope and too difficult. At least if there was some specifics here, then I could be like, well, in this situation, maybe it would help to X and Y while like avoiding the main problem that I don't know how to solve. Let's look for some other letters. This is from Asterisk. I didn't know you could put an asterisk as your signature. Cool. Sometimes I wonder why would anyone like me romantically / platonically when I'm unattractive, not just physically, but also personality-wise. Any advice on anger management? I can't say that's something that I struggle. I can't say I'd have any advice on it. Do I just reassure this person? Do I just say like, I'm sure you're attractive? The worst part is not just physically and then they list things about themselves that they don't like physically, as well as personality-wise. So they're not just insecure about like their personality or their physical self, but both. Something, self-improvement, something... You know, do you go the self-improvement route, or do you go, you know, you're fine the way you are? Do you... I don't know. I feel like this is the sort of thing you can answer when it's a friend, when you know them, when you know their personality, and can give advice based on that. But when it's just a random stranger, it can be hard. I'm going to skip this one for now. I just bought my first bear brick. What is that? I know it's some kind of stupid tax, but I want to share it. I don't know what that word is. 8. I guess someday later I will sell it and make about 500 profit. Just something happy I want to share. Is this like a... I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's about. Is that like a crypto thing? I don't know. It's probably not a stupid thing. It says it's related to tax, so I'll take their word for it. Well, I'll skip that one. I love Macallan. Is that... As a college student, I don't have the money to buy a bottle of Macallan 25, so I need to work hard for the postgraduate exam, so I can earn the money one day. 35 days left. I can make it, by the way. I also like spring band camps. I'm drinking Mac 12. That's probably something from a country I'm not at. Spring band camp sounds German. I don't know what this is. It's a drink of some sort. Maybe like an energy drink or something. I don't know. My GF once bought herself a ring when her ex told her he wasn't... Hold on. With all the pronouns, I'm getting confused. There's so much he and her. And my girlfriend once bought herself a ring when her ex told her he wasn't giving her anything for Christmas to put under the tree. She liked the ring, but then it just had the bad memory of her ex attached. She gave it to me to give back if I thought of a way to make a better memory. Any ideas? Oh, you know. Your girlfriend is setting you up so hard. What do you mean any idea? You can't be this dense. Like, so I have to spell it out. She wants you to one day propose with that ring. I'm gonna say it, okay? I don't know if it's in the cards for you right now. I don't know what stage of the relationship these people are at. It could be, you know, it could be 6 years, it could be 6 months, I have no idea. But should I say I think she's hinting that, or should I just say, hey, here's a cool idea? I'll do that. But I think you should save it in case the day comes when you want to propose to her. I think that might be what she has in mind. Might be... yeah, no, I won't say that. I say you were so dumb. What do you mean you can't think of a way to give, you know, under what pretext can I give my girlfriend a ring in a way that is romantic and gives and creates a good memory? Like, come on. This game is kind of like just going through like r/relationships or what's r/advice? Is that a thing? I think it is. It's just an advice forum, really. It's of course it's a lot less toxic than some of those advice forums that are like where people will respond with like, you know, break up with it. Like, imagine if I responded to this with like, break up with your girlfriend. She's clearly too clingy, or she's clearly too attached to physical possession. She clearly puts too much, you know, sentiment on her physical possessions, and that's a toxic trait. Like, that would be the Reddit response. No, I'm gonna say, But I think you should save it in case the day comes when you want to propose to her. That would be one hell of a positive memory. I think that's all that needs to be said. just plant the idea in this person's head and see if it happens. See if this person's like, whoa, what? I never thought of that. That's such a good idea. Let's do a... I'd like the snow globe. Let's do the snow globe. Guys, I try not to let the dysphoria get to me, but I gotta say it's getting to me sometimes. I like my femme clothing / style choices, but if I ever want to be seen as anything but a capital W woman, I know I'll have to change my gender wares. Yeah, I mean, I can't speak from personal experience, but from what I've you know, from what I know from close friends who have like dysphoria, and it's like, yeah, it sucks, man. I don't know what to say. I like my film clothing / style choices, but if I ever want to be seen, no, I disagree. I'm gonna reply to this person. I'm gonna say, just because you don't want to be seen as a woman, and I'll use the capital W, I'm very clever, doesn't mean you can't wear anything femme. I was gonna say like men wear femme things all the time, but I don't know if this person is, you know, specifically wants to be a man, or maybe they want to be non-binary, maybe, I don't know, it could be, all I know is that they don't want to be a woman, so the focus, no, the rationale, is that the word I'm looking for? The reason, you should wear clothes that make you feel the most comfortable. If people refuse to acknowledge, if people insist on calling you a woman, no, I'm not going to do the capital W again, without, no, because your clothing is isn't masculine enough for them. If people insist on, or if people people only, if I can't undo? How have I only just realized this? That Control-Z doesn't work on this. I guess that's good. I guess that means I haven't been going back and making too many, you know, going back on my words. I've been confidently saying what I need to say and leaving it at that. This is the last message I'm going to be filling out for the day, by the way. I'm going to be ending stream after this. I've been live for 2.5 hours. I think that's a pretty beefy stream. I need to eat, so I'll be doing it after this. If people insist on seeing you, insist on seeing you as a woman because your clothing isn't masculine enough for them, they're wrong. Gender is dependent on how you feel, not how you present. Is how you feel, how you identify is the better way to put it. What else can I add to this? No, I think that's good. I think that's all that needs to be said. I'm happy with that message. Sorry, I was just reading it back to myself. What should I add to this? Maybe I should add a little like sign off at the end. I think I will. How about like an amorphous cube? Just a cube. Cube doesn't have gender. I wish you all the gender affirmation in the world. Bit cool. I am happy with that. All right, now I said that was the last letter. And I meant it. I'm gonna stop there. I am getting hungry. But it's been an interesting stream. It's been fun. Thank you for tuning in and I guess. Let's see if we got any sticker. No, nobody has responded to us with a sticker at the moment. And that's fine. I'm sure next time I log on, I'll get just bombarded by stickers. Yeah, so that was a nice feel-good stream. Always like helping people, giving advice where appropriate, and just. Wait, I just realized it's not capturing my voice when I'm on the Grammarhead screen. I was talking and I was rambling on and you couldn't hear any of it. Whoops. I didn't put the audio insert capture on. I can't copy it. Damn it. Okay. I'm just going to stay on the screen for a moment. Well, no, I'm going to go to the Grammarhead screen in a second, but that's going to be it for the stream. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry for the confusion with this ending. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'll stream again some other time. Hopefully, if I can think of anything fun to stream, anything that'll make an interesting, fun stream that I think people will enjoy. But I thought this was a nice, chill game to start off with that doesn't put any pressure on me to be good at games, you know. But maybe in future, maybe I should pick something that's a little less reliant on chat interaction. I mean, I wasn't reliant on it. I was happy, like, not solving problems, but responding to prompts, responding to people's problems on my own. But yeah, that's the stream. Thank you everybody for coming. I could be talking to 0 people right now. I don't have the number in front of me, and I don't want the number in front of me. Okay, it's too much. Thanks for coming out, and thanks for everyone who watched the stream at any point. And I'll be doing more of these soon in the future, hopefully. Hold me to that, okay? At me on Twitter, if it still exists past this week. At me and say you need to do more streams. DM me, my DMs are open. But yeah, thank you so much for coming. I hope that you, the person watching, have a lovely day. You know, we're playing kind words. Let's finish off with some kind words. I just realized that if I wasn't talking, if you couldn't hear me during that, like, that Grammarhead screen, then you don't understand what the woo 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 was all about. And you still won't. It was just an accident. I just moved the screen on accident like that, and then, like, was like, oh, look, I can just move it around as much as I want. The power of OBS. Maybe one day I'll learn how OBS works. It turns out in one evening I've built enough of a base understanding of it to stream, to do a basic stream. But yeah, we'll see what the future has in store. Thank you so much for watching. We'll go to the end screen, and that'll be it. Thank you for coming. Bye.